All right, we should be live, and figured I would just do a little stream for tonight. Um, that's funny. The whole night, that cat did not want to talk, and as soon as I start, he wants to talk. So there you go. Oh, hey there, Freddy Lit. Thank you, man. I'll get to that when I can. It may be a while. I probably won't be able to show the footage like most stuff on YouTube, but yeah, I'll definitely do that. I've heard of Steve Nash. Wasn't he with the Bulls? And now he's a coach? Or am I thinking of someone else? No, I think it was someone else. Maybe I'm thinking of Steve Kerr. But I've heard of Steve Nash. I've heard of the name. Phoenix Suns, okay. Hey, Ba, hope you're doing well. Hey there, Miguel. Yeah, I'm thinking of a different player. But cool, I'll do that when I can. Thank you, Freddie Lit. I appreciate that. But how is Freddie Lit, Baja, and Miguel? How are you guys doing tonight? How's it going tonight? Hello? Anyone? I know I have slow mode on, but it's only 3 seconds. That's cool, Miguel. Well, yeah, that movie's definitely worth a watch if you like action. If you like action, The Raid is definitely worth a watch. That's no problem, Freylit. I'm sure I'll find it eventually. Oh, that's cool, Carson. By the way, I did get your 2 requests, and I did record both of them, so I will have them up as soon as I can, man. So thank you. I didn't see the popcorn bucket of Nosferatu, but I believe that's the only good thing. Yeah, Byron Brooklyn was very disappointing. I think that movie sucks. The critic, I barely remember. The little bits I remember not minding. Yeah, I know about Five Easy Pieces. Yeah, Jack Nicholson was good in it. Yeah, but if you like action, The Raid is definitely worthwhile. Hey there, Raising Hell. Hope you're doing well. Good evening to you too. Just a regular stream, no topics or anything, just an easygoing one. Talking to the chat like usual, so there you go. Hey there, Callum. Hope you're doing well. Well, afraid later would not have mattered because Bryan Cranston's character dies before the other guy would have even appeared. Oh, hey there, movie guy. I know you have a different username. But yeah, I think you sent another request. What's weird is the monetary is half of what you usually send, but I'll do it when I can. But thank you. I appreciate your kindness, movie guy. I'll get to yours when I can. I do have them written down, but thank you. Bela Lugosi biopic. I'll just watch Ed Wood. Cold Creek Manor sucks. Shitty film. Stream films. You don't need to watch more after 4. You really don't. You really don't. Really, the first three is all you need to watch. You don't need to watch anymore. That's cool, Vabaha. That's cool. Would not mind. Be my guest. That's up to you, Baha, but feel free if you wish to. Hey, Yule. Hope you're doing well. Have not forgotten your request. We'll get to it when I can, man. I have it written down. Callum, I got Aliens is right here behind me, the poster. So it's already here. It's on my computer drive. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, this just came in today. I have not watched it yet, but yes, this just came in today. The 4K. I think it has a Blu-ray as well of Jacob's Ladder. I have not watched it yet, but maybe sometime for Halloween season. So, doing well, Preminator. Hey there, Country Shape. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, Business of Fear. Hope you're doing well. Black Adam movie sucks. Fuck Black Adam. Gives a shit about Black Adam. Daydreamer for Life. I don't know if I've seen you on here before, but nice to meet you, man. Nah, nothing like. Pretty much, this was the inspiration for Silent Hill. One of the inspirations for Silent Hill was this movie. And in fact, there are parts. I mean, Silent Hill 3, the whole subway is completely from this. Just some of the streets are the same as it was in this movie. And Silent Hill Homecoming, the whole beginning is a scene from this movie. Well, I see Black Phone 2 if someone sends in a paid request. Yeah, Justin, I got the request to see those 2 episodes. I reacted to them and they were fun. Hey there, Dens. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, no, nothing to do with the piercing, right? Oh, that's cool, Movie TV. Is that the only one of his you have? I'm curious, Movie TV. Is that the only one of his you have? Was just curious. Yes, the people who made Silent Hill said this is one of the inspirations. Hey there, Bobby. Hope you're doing well. Movie and game fan, thank you. Yeah, I liked the Spider-Man 2, but I liked the first more. Hey, Moons and Goochers. Goocher. I'm not sure if I've seen you on here, but nice to meet you, man. Yeah, this is a 1990 film, Jacob's Ladder, with Tim Robbins. That's a very young Macaulay Culkin in a bit part. Jacob Senior, Vietnam vet, comes home, sees all these crazy things, won't give it away. But again, if you like Silent Hill, this is very much like Silent Hill and was one of the big inspirations for the game Silent Hill. So, not to be confused with the terrible remake. Thank you, Preminator. That's cool. Movie Guide 2005. I was just curious as to why um, that was less money than the other stuff. I was just curious about that. No, they should not make any more Ice Age movies. Uh, was sorry to hear that. At least I mean, if it's the rain motorcycle, at least he didn't slip and fall and crash. So at least there's something to be happy about. Silent Hill F, I don't have the game. I don't think I'm going to get it. It doesn't seem appealing to me. It really doesn't. Alien 3 is worth. Hey, Aragorn. Oh, thank you, Carson. That's kind of you, man. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. Yeah, those cartoons from the 1950s look like horse shit. I bet you I could draw a better cartoon with my nose. Have a 2-disc cartoon set if interested. Huh, that's interesting. A 2-disc cartoon set. What's the set of? Is it the worst cartoons or is it some other kind of thing? But yeah, he's referring to the review I did, Patty the Pelican, which movie guy or in the chat is Pork Chop Express. He requested, and yeah, it's a pretty awful. I mean, thankfully they're only 5 minutes a piece, the episodes, but uh, yeah, the worst, like inept, repeated footage. Looks like he's just making shit up as he's talking. The same one note music. He kind of talking like this. He's just making stuff up as he's talking. And he's just putting it in with the footage. It's like he had no script. He just making stuff up top of his ass. That's the way he talks with all the characters. So, yeah, god awful cartoon. So horrible. But again, at least each episode was only 5 minutes, and there was only like 6 episodes. So that's good. So I guess someone grew a brain and said, "Cut this shit." Nope, Miguel, don't know anything about an accident. Samuel, probably the Expendables just because of the cast. PC gaming, no. I know you can play stuff on PC with a gamepad, but it's mostly for keyboard. I'm not a keyboard guy. Plus, this doesn't really run games too well, the PC. I was more of a console guy. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm glad you're watching. Yeah, Batman Begins was not a bad game. I liked it for what it was. That was a decent game. Did not mind that. Oh, thank you, Freddie Lid. I appreciate the kind words, man. I mean, the kindness of the super chat. Sound should have a U at the end. Well, yeah, sound. Fuck you. Well, yeah, that's true too. I mean, to be fair, I've never played it, but I don't really feel the need to pay 60, $70 for that game. It doesn't seem like Silent Hill. It doesn't look like Silent Hill. It doesn't seem to play like Silent Hill. It's funny. People complain about the combat in Homecoming, but yet this seems like it has war combat. And the setting just not appealing to me. Yeah, that's a game I would only play if it was a paid request. As in, they send me the game and then send me a paid request. Then I would play it. Otherwise, I have the Silent Hill 2 remake, and I do want to play that sometime, but we'll see. But yeah, Silent Hill FU sounds more appropriate. Samuel, I Come in Peace, I prefer. Daydreamer for Life. I played the first 2 hours of Star Fox Adventures. I was just requested 2 parts, so 2 1-hour parts, and those parts are up. I liked it for what it was, but I missed, flying a spaceship and shooting stuff, which to me is what Star Fox is, and it doesn't seem like that's what you get to do. So maybe they should have had a balance of both. But I played 2 hours of it. I liked it for what it was, but It's like, where's the other stuff that's Star Fox? Oh, thank you, movie guy. I appreciate that. Jacob's Ladder sounds like a great film. Just put it on my watch list on Letterboxd. Definitely going to watch it at some point. Yeah, again, I won't give stuff away, but if you like the game Silent Hill, this is definitely worth it. Some of the people that made Silent Hill said this was an inspiration. Again, the general plot is Tim Robbins is Jacob Senior. He's a Vietnam vet. He's come home, and things are going a bit screwy. He's seen these things that look like demons, and he doesn't know what's going on, and that's all I'll say. But you have little cameos from people like Ving Rhames, Jason Alexander, Eric LaSalle, Dana Aiello is good in the supporting role. So, and Macaulay Culkin, which is right there. So, definitely worth it. Again, if you like Silent Hill, movie's worth a watch. Just make sure it's the 1990 and that's not the remake. Thank you, Business of Fear. I appreciate that, man. Have you had your eye on any games you'd like to pick up? Well, I picked up the RoboCop and the Silent Hill 2 remake and the Dead Space remake. I have not gotten paid requests in case people asked. But I would like to play those one day. I've heard mixed things about Indiana Jones, and it's not a physical one, but would I like to pick that up and play one day, the Indiana Jones, just because I'm a fan of Indiana Jones? Sure. Alone in the Dark. I'm a fan of horror survival. So Alone in the Dark game. So Alone in the Dark game would be one. That'd be number one. Indiana Jones and Doom, but they're not really physical, but I guess to go and download. Sure, I like to play those one day. And then Blood Refresh Supply is coming to consoles apparently, maybe December. Someone told me about that. I always wanted to play that, but it was a PC game. It's coming to PlayStation 5 and other stuff. I would like to play that too. And then Ill, but there's no release date. That game could come out 5 years later, so who knows? So, but yeah, that'd be one I like to play. Hey, Creatures of Darkness. Hope you're doing well, man. How you doing, Creatures of Darkness? My Tuesday's going well. Can't complain. Fuck garter balls. They suck my balls. All the sweat off them. Do you think Predator Badlands would be worse than Prey? I think it would be worse than a rash on your ass. Fuck that movie. It looks like dog shit. Which one was worse, Matt? Spider-Man 3 or Dark Knight Rises? How about I watch neither and watch a good movie? Oh, hey there, Dylan. I also watched the Batman Begins playthrough. That was one of my childhood games. It was the prototype to the Arkham series. Well, I'm glad you watched the playthrough. Hopefully you liked it somewhat. I know I'm not the best at commentary on games because I don't, sometimes I just get sucked into the game and I forget to talk, and I'm not like witty, funny, like, was it Markiplier, all these other guys that do stuff. So I'm not the most entertaining, but I love doing video game playthroughs as requests, and those are always fun to do. So very cool. Yeah, I haven't played the Silent Hill 2 remake. Oh, thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are very kind. Thank you so much. I'm trying to become a monster like Braun Strowman, from lifting weights to eating a lot of protein from steak, grilled chicken, and bone-in wings. I think you meant boneless wings, maybe? Or maybe like just eating the meat, because I don't think you want to eat the bone. Yeah, just make sure, I'm sure some vegetables and fruit as well, whether cranberries or strawberries or almonds, that kind of thing. Always watch your weight. But hey, the fact that you want to get in shape, you want to get better with that, it'll make a healthier heart, a longer life. Also make sure to drink enough water. I think people forget. I mean, I drink soda, but I always have water as well. Because even if I drink soda, I always have water. Always keep yourself hydrated. Because people will think they're more hydrated than they really are. I think most people don't realize they're more dehydrated than they think. So it's always important to keep that in mind. Your nose's name is Norton. Well, hopefully it's not Edward Norton and yells at you and tells you to piss off. Hey there, Dante. Hope you're doing well. Damage, I have not seen, Samuel. Do you think Tim Burton has lost his luster? Well, let me ask you, what was the last Tim Burton movie worth of shit? That'll answer your question. Star Fox Assault does have more of the classic Star Fox elements. Okay. I never played Star Fox Assault. What system is that for? Hey, Justin Brown, how are you doing? What references to Jacob's Ladder are made in Silent Hill? Well, Silent Hill 3, the whole subway system, you look at the streets, they're named after the stuff in Jacob's Ladder when he's in the subway at the beginning. And the whole Silent Hill Homecoming, when he's strapped to the table and he sees all the crazy stuff in the rooms, that was the scene in this movie. The whole beginning of Silent Hill Homecoming is completely ripped off from this. Especially the shaking and stuff. Well, yeah, the Jacob's Ladder remake is one of the worst remakes ever. Thank you, Baja. I'll do that whenever I can. Thank you so much, man. I've never played Siren and I've never played Fatal Frame. I've heard of them, but I've never played them. You think Tron 3 should have never been made? Yes, because no one gives a fuck. I don't care what Rotten Tomatoes says. They praise The Rise of Skywalker and fucking Barbie. Fuck Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes are rotten to the core. They give you the shits. Just if I looked at that website, it would give me the shits too. Do I like Mark Hamill? He's a fucking fruitcake. Especially when, my daughter, I need you to have an abort. Was it his son's girlfriend he tried to have a fucking abortion? Mark Hamill's a fruitcake. If Patty the Pelican's episodes were longer and it was more than 6 episodes, it would have been way worse and still absolute dog shit. Yes. Absolutely. 100%. It was bad enough as is. The fact it was 5-minute episodes, 6 episodes, made it durable of experience. If it was longer, I would have shipped my pants just to give me an excuse to get the fuck out of the room and not watch it anymore. Or I could just use my legs to get up and walk away too. I could do that too. But I would have been brain dead from watching the show. That second option would have been a second option instead of the obvious first. Thank you, Darth Gold-Dust. I appreciate it. And thank you, movie guy. Thank you. What do you think made the 3 storms unique from other film henchmen? And Big Trouble in Little China? Well, number one, in America, people had not seen that kind of style and look. If you saw, Asian films, that they were inspired by, but in America at the time, people were not used to that. As in the mainstream, they had not seen stuff like that. So the fact that all 3 of them had that specific look with the straw hat and just without seeing their face, they made a look, an intimidation factor, which is one of the reasons why they used that in Mortal Kombat for Lord Raiden. It's such a unique look, and the look can be important. So if the outfit is unique, then the fact that each one of them has a specific power. There's the guy riding the lightning bolt, or the guy with the rain and stuff. And then each one had like these unique weapons. An introduction is important. They had a great introduction. A way your villain's introduction is very important. John Carpenter knew that and introduced them in a way that people still remember. They still remember when they appear and the one guy doing the flip and again those weird web like the guy with the propellers things on his hands. People still remember that. I think that helps. It strikes a good first impression, and that's always important. Now, a villain can be great without that, but it can help. Yeah, I'm the number one Patty the Pelican fan. Most people didn't know what the fuck that was. Okay, Starfart's Assault is for GameCube. Okay. Do you like egg white omelets? Never had those. I just have eggs or scrambled eggs. Can it be that bad? Watch it for yourself. Yeah, The Graduate. I did do a review of it. I'll upload it when I can, Ryan, or The Graduate. Thank you, man. But I did record the review. Yeah, Fatal Frame I never saw. I mean, I never played. Thank you, Freddie Lit. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Top 5 surreal movies. 1, Jacob's Ladder. Agree. 2, House. I have seen that film from the 70s. Very, very weird. Very surreal. I agree with that. 3, Videodrome. 4, Eraserhead. 5, Donnie Darko. Just from the top of my head. Those are good picks. Meet the Feebles is a very weird one. Meet the Feebles is a very weird one. Tetsuo the Iron Man, I'm not a fan of, but that's a very weird one. There's some pretty weird ones. My review of the wet ones, I had made some personal digs at the director because I thought he was horrible, but then I felt bad because apparently that director has passed away. So I felt bad, so I deleted the video because I just felt bad. I'm like, this movie's a piece of shit. What the fuck is this guy doing? So I felt bad because the guy passed away, and if the guy's, if one of his family sees that, I would just feel bad because okay, he made a shitty film, rest in peace to him. Sure, again, that's what I've heard. The guy passed away, so I just felt bad. Now, if I ever did that review again, I would still shit on the movie because it's a horrible, awful movie. But I would say the director, that he was bad. But thank you, I appreciate that. I never saw the TV show The Boys, Hobble 1. Yeah, Drew Struzan passed away. That's too bad. I think you already guessed where I got my YouTube handle name from. Well, it's not there anymore. But yeah, the Pork Chop Express, yeah, it was Big Trouble Little China. But it's not there anymore. It says Movie Guy now. So did he just change it now? But yeah, I love that film. That's cool, Baja. Hope you enjoy that game. You're one of the few YouTubers that treat your bloopers as another day in the office. You go, if I mess up, I mess up. I'm not doing another take. Well, yeah, because it's just realistic. It's human. I mean, nobody's perfect. I'm far, far from perfect. So why not show that to everyone out there? I'm not some robot that can, edit every mistake. And I'm not going to because this is just no matter how HD it is, no matter how much their production is in the background, no matter how much they want to look like they're in a fucking Blade Runner movie, no matter how much they put in their again the background, all this other stuff, at the end of the day, it's just you sitting somewhere talking about something. That's it. It's still a glorified public access show. You talking to hopefully some kind of audience. Some people, I think, they seem to think they're on some glorified TV show when that's not the case, no matter how you want to pepper it up. Yeah, just type in Gal Gadot Imagine. That was when the pandemic was happening, and the celebrities thought a good way to get people up is sing a song that begins, Imagine there's no heaven, and all this other stuff while people were dying. At least some were. So it was pretty stupid. Mark Kelsey, whatever is manageable. I mean, not like $1 or something, but whatever is reasonable. Mark Kelsey, I would say use your own logic, common sense on that, and you'll be fine. So it's all good, Mark Kelsey, if you wish to. The Long Walk didn't get a request for it. Michael Myers and Halloween franchise, I like the first 4, and I like H2O, and I like most of Resurrection. That's pretty much it. Hey there, Julie. Hey there, Team Pin. Your thoughts on the Return of Godzilla? Is that Godzilla 1985? Yeah, I'm kind of in the middle of it. Baja, I don't know. We'll do when I can. I love arcade machines. I'm not the kid. I'm not the paperboy from Better Off Dead. So no, a little bit more than that. Okay, I'm not the paperboy from Better Off Dead. So no, a little bit more than that. Fuck Sigourney Weaver. That bitch, she's fucking said, you need to kill me off in Alien 3. You need to kill me off. You need to kill me off. You need to kill me off. So they kill off in Alien 3 because she said so. She's one of the reasons Alien 3 sucked so badly. But then she got a big paycheck for Alien Resurrection. Now she wants to come back. I mean, you wanted to die and you killed the franchise to begin with. Now you want to come back? Because what else is she doing? Nothing. She's in, I guess, The Mandalorian. And she was in, Avatar? That's fucking it. So, I don't give a shit. You had your chance and you blew it. Hey, Nippy. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Sabian. Yeah, Alien Earth is dog shit. I liked the film Caught Stealing. I don't need a 4K of it, but I liked it. Have I seen the Jeremy Renner Dahmer movie? No, I have not. I've heard of it. Movie guy, not yet. Have a lot of stuff before yours to get to, dude. But thank you. We'll do it when I can. Hey there, Marcus. She was in Ghostbusters Afterlife. Yeah, like I want to remember that horseshit movie. What's the most embarrassing thing Al Pacino did in a movie he was in? Make out with the wet stain sweat in Jack and Jill. That was Adam Sandler's sweat. Jack and Jill the movie. There you go. To quote Adam Sandler, you blew it. Well, more like Copland. You had your chance and you blew it. You blew it. You blew it. So I wasn't thinking of Adam Sandler. I was thinking of fucking Copland. Sigourney Weaver, you had your chance and you blew it. You wanted to die in Alien 3. But then you got $20 million to do Alien 4. Now you want to come back again. You had your chance. You blew it. So fuck it. Fuck off. Don't need, 76, 74, 76-year-old Sigourney Weaver. Sorry. Oh, hey, Carter Detention. How you doing, man? How are you doing tonight? I hope Kevin Smith makes boost jaws for you to rant. Well, I did rant on, what was that? Well, if you want to see Carta, I did do a review of that horror anthology that Kevin Smith did. I forgot what the fuck it was called now. But that review is up on the channel if you wish to see that. What the fuck movie was that again? I forgot what it was called. I'm looking it up. Kilroy Was Here. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, Kilroy Was Here. So yeah, Carta, if you want to see my review of Kilroy Was Here, the Kevin Smith horror anthology, it is up on the channel. Hey there, Salty Dagger. I did not get the Sleepaway 4Ks. I'm not going to, because I don't care to. Did you think the ending of Glass was a massive disappointment? I think the whole movie was a massive disappointment. It was a fucking dump in a ditch. And it could suck my dick. Fuck Glass. Oh, that's cool, Sean. You saw the original Evil Dead, and it was a solid watch. Very cool. Love the original Evil Dead. Classic. Hey there, a Tenchi fan. Oh yeah, I did get this in. This is the 4K of Jacob's Ladder. I have not watched it yet, but this is the Lionsgate Limited, which I guess is a 4K and Blu-ray. So very cool. So there you go. And then there's a slipcase. There you go. But love this film, favorite of mine, so had to pick it up. I don't pick up a lot of stuff, but had to get that. Favorite metal bands? I mean, AC/DC, Metallica. I like Limp Bizkit. I like Alice in Chains. That's a good one. Alice in Chains. Yeah, but I don't know about the sequel to that. I don't know. The Mangler, I have both the Scream Factory and the Arrow video. This is my favorite Tobe Hooper film. Any movie that rivals the city destruction scene Independence Day? Yeah, 2012. The whole world is pretty much destroyed. Go look at the film 2012. I didn't make the cover, so I can't tell you. So, don't know. It's Lionsgate Limited, so how much was it? Too much. Nah, I mean, this slipcase, nah. Because it's actually connected with the actual cover, because it's a see-through. So it has the other characters in there. Zombieland, fun movie. I always like Zombieland. Magic, I don't remember much about that film. Doesn't 2012 use CG? Yes, it does. But that's not what he was asking about. Oh, hey, Jeff. Would you say Hunter or Isobar was your favorite of the AI posters? Yeah. Yeah, those were great. Those are two of my favorites, Jeff. Hope you're doing well, man. Jacob's Ladder's the only real Silent Hill movie. I perfectly agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Definitely agree. That's the side. Can't disagree with that. And they're making a new Silent Hill movie, so that will suck too. Take care, Yule. No, I don't have Shudder. I got the Aliens dot. Someone sent me a download, so I've had it on my computer for a while, but I haven't watched it because it's 5 fucking hours long, and I need to set like a whole fucking day to watch the thing. Which is funny because they charge people $100 for the Blu-ray, but now you can watch it for free on Shudder. So there you go. Hey, Magnum, how you doing, man? To be honest, I have the Arrow Video Blu-ray of the main way. I haven't watched it yet. Like I have literally a section of movies I have not watched yet because it's just been pretty. Life just gets in the way and be busy. I like the original Pumpkinhead. Hey, True Fire Pink Guy, how you doing? Motorhead, that's good. I like Motorhead. AC/DC is my favorite. Yeah, History of Violence is good. I did do a review of that. That was a request. So, but yeah, History of Violence is a good one. Kim, hello there. Gladiator from 1992 is better than Rocky 5. Pumpkinhead sequels, they all suck. 2 is better than 3 and 4, but they all kind of suck. So, as for movie news, I don't know what's going on with movie news. I know Tron Ares is flopping. I could have told you that because I know Mark on Friday Night Liz was saying, "Oh, it made some money." I'm like, "No, it didn't," and it didn't because no one gives a shit about Tron 3. They didn't give a shit about Tron 2. The first Tron didn't even do that great back in the day, so I could have told you it was going to bomb. Because no one gives a fuck about Tron. I like the original, but I don't love it. But no one gives a fuck about Tron. And they went on to see Tron 3, especially with Jared Leto and his dumbass. Yeah, Nippy, that'd be a good idea. Xena, I didn't watch much of. I watched more of Hercules. Did you see the new poster for Evil Dead Burns? No. I did not. Because I don't care about new Evil Dead. They have a Weapons 2 in the works. The first film sucked enough. I don't need a Weapons 2. The first film was overrated dog shit. You hate everything. No, I hate dog shit. I watched this, which is a good movie. See, there you go. There you go. That's what happens. See, that's your fault. I'm blaming you for it. You made me talk about weapons, and now the poster wanted to run away. The poster's like drunk on bullshit because it hates fucking weapons as well. I found a bottle of booze behind the fucking poster because it was drinking it while I was watching Weapons. And it now has a fucking hangover to this day. That's why it keeps falling. Because it's fucking drunk from watching stupid ass Weapons. Fuck Weapons. It's a shitty movie. It makes no sense. It's a dumb as fuck movie that makes no sense. There's like a dozen things in that movie that doesn't make a lick of fucking sense, but people said it's the greatest movie of the year. There's so much about that movie that doesn't make a lick of fucking sense. Hey, I could make this girl walk off a bridge, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take this fat Asian guy, and I'm going to make her run down the street with his... and try to eat this girl. Now, I don't know why I'm doing that, because I could take this other girl, because I stole her hair, and I could fucking make her walk off a bridge, and then all my problems would be solved. But nah, that'd be too easy. So I'm going to make this fat Asian guy and kill his boyfriend and run down the street buck wild and try to eat the girl. Can someone explain it to me who likes the film? If you like the film, explain it to me. Carter Detention, I know you're in here. Can you explain that to me? You love weapons, right? I'm just sorry. I don't know what Samuel. I know nothing about the Jared Leto stuff. Am I going to pick up the Elm Street 4K set? No, not anytime soon. I'm not in need of it. If someone sold Elm Street 4 separately, then I would. But otherwise, nah. I love the Elm Street films, but I don't need a 4K of it. Strange Harvest was good. I did like that film. That came out this year. That's a film I liked a lot more than Weapons. Because it's done like if it was a Netflix crime story. But it was about a serial killer. I thought that was pretty good. Fuck Rob Zombie films. None of them are good. They're all shit. Favorite Pixar films? WALL-E, Finding Nemo. I guess top 3. Toy Story, I guess. I have not seen the new VHS Halloween, a Tenchi fan. Yeah, your point doesn't add up, and that film was weird. Hey there, CD. I've been getting over my sickness, still tired as hell. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you get better, CD. Hope everything gets better soon. So sorry to hear that. A WALL-E sequel? I mean, that would have made sense, but I don't think that film did as well as they wanted. I think that's why there wasn't a sequel. I don't think it did as well as they wanted it to do. Samuel, I prefer Copland. Who gives a shit about Rotten Tomatoes? Fuck Rotten Tomatoes. They're full of shit. Least favorite Superman actor? I don't know. Henry Cavill. People get mad about that. I don't care. Well, I didn't grow up much with Diane Keaton, so I'm sorry she passed away, but I didn't watch a whole lot of her stuff. I've seen her in movies, but I didn't like grow with her like other people did. So didn't really affect me. I'm sorry. Hey, Q Dog. What do you mean by dual performances? If you mean like White Chicks, fuck White Chicks. That movie sucks. I never liked White Chicks. It was an overrated, unfunny fucking film. I always thought White Chicks sucked and Little Man was worse. I never understood the appeal for White Chicks. Terry Crews was like the best part of the movie. If you made that film and it was fucking 2 white guys as black chicks, it would never have been made. Fuck White Chicks. Well, in real life, I want to fuck them. But actual movie White Chicks, like real White Chicks, I'll fuck. The movie White Chicks can fuck itself. So, fuck it. Fuck White Chicks, the movie. Don't Be a Menace I like. Don't Be a Menace is great. Very funny. Love Don't Be a Menace. The South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Message. Very fun film. Hey, Blackout Mike. I can only pick Rambo 1 or 3. 3. He blows up a helicopter with a bow and arrow. Enough said. Rambo 3. Any movie that someone blows up a helicopter with a bow and arrow and there's no CGI, you're winning. I'm sorry. You're winning. You're just winning. Now, I'm just implying Samuel that White Chick sucks. What happened to your Pop Tops intro? People said it was too long. You like other chicks too? Yeah, as long as they're like over 20 and clean and single and alive. That to be alive too. I reviewed Sharks of the Corn. Hey there, Brian Sanchez. Least favorite Batman actor, George Clooney. Do you think Godzilla vs. Megalon would be better if it had no stock footage? It probably would have helped. Favorite Paul Walker film, Hours. Underrated film, Hours. Very underrated film. Who's the best rapper turned actor besides Will Smith? Tupac. K-pop Demon Hunter, I've heard because it did very well, but never seen it. Didn't get any requests for it. Well, there you go. If you start skipping it, other people did, so there's no point in putting the intro in anymore. Do I like? Yes, I like Hours more than Fast and Furious. Yes, Hours is a very underrated film. Deserved a lot more than it got. Because the story of Hours is Paul Walker's wife dies in childbirth. His child has to be in an incubator. This is around the time that there's a hurricane and everybody leaves and the baby's left behind. So he stays there with his generator to keep his baby alive while also trying to find help. So it's a survival where he keeps trying to go out to find help, but also has to keep this generator run so his baby stays alive. So Hours, very underrated film. Movie guy, I don't know. I would have to look at what films came out in 1981. I don't know that off the top of my head. Of like, I can't tell you that from the top of my head. Movie guy. House by the Cemetery, not for me. Oh, thank you, Business of Fear. Appreciate the kind words. Thank you, man. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Very kind of you to say. Again, you can name films, but I have to look at a full list of films in order to pick the three. Because I know if I pick three, there'd be ones that I would be missing. My favorite episode regular show. Well, the two I did commentaries for were really good. I would say those two are up there. Because I love the blend of horror. So I would say that the two I reacted to and uploaded today, those are probably my two favorites episodes, honestly. They were a lot of fun. Because I love the horror aspects to them. So a Death Bear and the one that referenced Evil Dead. Did I see the Welcome to the Dairy Show trailer? No, because I don't care about the show. Is Silver Bowl in your top 5 favorite werewolf films? Yeah, I would say so. Any new films you saw made to your worst Letterboxd? I don't know. I haven't looked at Letterboxd in a while. I haven't updated in a bit. Hey there, Joe. I've seen Soul Man with Sam Jackson, but I don't remember much about it. Did not see The Long Walk. Didn't get requested for it. Yeah, I've seen Snake Eyes with Nick Cage. It was all right. I remember not minding it, but the trailer gave the whole movie away. If you watch the trailer, Snake Eyes, it gives the entire film away. Bad Bunny, I don't give a shit about Bad Bunny. I don't know, Nippy. I'd have to look to see if I have any of those slipcovers. Will you be cool if someone requests to watch The Amazing World of Gumball? Yeah, but no one has requested that for art style. But if someone did, that'd be fine. Yeah, Dark Cloud, I would say that's rare. Because Exorcist 3 is my favorite of that franchise. So, yeah, I could say that. Yeah, I don't give a shit about Bad Bunny. Oh, thank you to you, dog. Well, if you like my rant on John Cena, when I upload my review of Fred 3, watch that because in the middle there's a big John Cena rant. So stay tuned for that. I don't remember, honestly, I don't remember the Kiss albums. There's only certain songs I remember, but not full albums. Roddy Piper, I prefer. Heart Condition, I've never seen. Destroy All Human Game, never played them. When you're on your deathbed and had to choose the final movie you watch, what would it be? I wouldn't be watching a movie. I would get a hooker and have her eat my ass and suck my dick on my deathbed. I'm not really spending my time watching a movie. I'm going to spend my time with, because I don't need the money anymore. So I spend it all on the best hooker that I can buy. Bring some Pizza Hut pepperoni, some fucking Mellow Yellow, blow my mind that way, and then I drink and eat until I fucking die. So there you go. It's not going to be on a movie. No, Nippy, because where am I going to sell them? eBay, and then eBay takes a cut. And then how much to go to the post office, get stuff to put the slipcover in, pay the postage is so goddamn expensive. What the amount the postage is, and it wouldn't be worth trying to fucking sell them. Do you think being a gooner is a bad thing? Well, what is the definition of a gooner? What's the definition? How's Fabio? He's doing fine. He's just living his life. He's not coming back, but he's just living his life and enjoying his life. Trust me, I drink Mello before and after a bad movie. Got to get at least 2 hookers. Well, it depends if don't need more super chats then. Got to get at least 2 hookers or you dip it. Well, then we got to get some more super chats so I could save up and for that day. If that's the case, we got to get more super chats in there. Do you know they made some Animorphs video games? I did not know that. I'd be curious to play it because I love when they make these like games based on properties. I'm always curious about that. Even if they're bad. Like the Beverly Hills Cop game was horrible for PS2, but it's very interesting to play. Just fascinating. DVD, Blu-rays, vinyl. Hey there, how are you doing? Now I'll eat after the stream. Gooner is a hardcore masturbatory baiter. Okay. Well, there you go. Someone who sims for a fictional character. Oh. Nah, that ain't me. Okay, I did like different. I got like 3 different. I got like 3 different. 3 different people said 3 different definitions, but I kind of get the gist. Sex. Well, because that be they overcharge and then they wait like months and months and months to finally get something. I'm like, nah. It was more fun to do them on stream, and when I did them on stream, I did get paid. People sent in super chats. So people send in big super chats, and then I rip them, and then I got paid anyway, and I have to deal with the post office and eBay taking a cut and all that other shit. So it was also fun. That's part of the point. Entertainment, fun. Once bitten, I didn't see. Fuck Chris Tucker. He's a two-faced piece of shit. Nah, Fabio quit. He doesn't really want to start over. Because you think about it, he did that for, 10, 15 years, and then for that to happen, kind of a pain in the ass. All those videos gone. Did you hear Ian Watkins got, I forget is Ian Watkins? Oh yeah, he was the guy on that list. Was it the music? The horrible, terrible stuff that they did? That they were involved in? I think so, yeah. So. Or is that who? I'm trying to remember who the hell Ian Watkins is now. He's so important, I forgot. Yeah, songwriter. Okay. What's wrong with Chris Tucker? I mean, not just the Epstein stuff, but then going to Saudi Arabia and playing for a bunch of princes that, or hey, if you're gay, they cut your head off. If you said something bad on Twitter, they put you in jail for 20, 30 years. People went over there, they can go fuck themselves. Fuck them. To all the comedians that went to Saudi Arabia, you can suck my fucking dick. Fuck them. I'm gonna go play hide the banana in the tailpipe with the princes and all that shit. Hey Shanes, how you doing, man? Oh shit. Remember that time Where's dog shit on the floor after you swore the dog knew better? Yeah, I saw Wes put up the little short. So very nice that he did that. So that is on Dead Pit now. Where yes, in the last stream, Stuntman Mark's dog. I said I hope that dog pisses on his Art the Clown cardboard. I mean his statue thing. And it did, but it was a shit. That's what he deserves. Yeah, fuck Bill Burr. Fuck Dave Chappelle. Fuck them. But how are you doing, Uncle Bill? Oh, I did get this in. This is the 4K Steelbook of Jacob's Ladder, which I believe is a 4K and a Blu-ray. So have not watched it, did get that in today. So very cool. So but did get that in today. Well, to be honest, Jacob's Ladder has never had a good poster. That's why this doesn't bother me the more I look at it, because it's never had a good poster. Like the actual poster is just kind of the face going. And then the VHS poster gave away the ending. So that was the funny thing is I had the VHS. I'm like, oh shit, they gave away the ending on the VHS tape. But yeah, I just realized the anniversary of this is, I believe, next month. Because I believe this came out November of 1990. So yes, next month this will be 25 years old. So, because yeah, let me double check. Jacob's Ladder running release date November 2nd, 1990. There you go. Hey, Frame by Frame, I have not gotten to it yet. I have not forgotten, but we'll do it when I can. But hey, Frame by Frame, how you doing, man? How's it going for you? Hey, are you serious about the Uncle Bill? Because I would do it. I would do it. If you're serious about it, put it in. I mean, put in his ass. Okay. Put it on the calendar is what I meant to say. Okay. Sounds good. So I guess okay, I'm curious. Should that be some well, do we have something for Halloween on Friday Night Lives? Well, I guess no, well, 'cause now 'cause we're doing the Axum commentary this week, then Shits for the Giggles next week. I don't do you wanna do it for Halloween or do it sometime in November? I'll leave that up to you. 'Cause I'm down for whatever. Oh, hey, Joe. Hope you're doing well, man. Thank you for stopping by, Joe. Nice to see you, man. Hi, bro. Quick question. Who would you cast in the Sam Raimi flick Send Help? Yeah, I saw that trailer. Interesting premise, kind of like, but who would I cast? You know what? I just saw that movie Caught Stealing. Austin Butler, I really did like in that movie. So Austin Butler, I could see because I guess he was in that Elvis movie. I didn't see it, but Caught Stealing was a good throwback to an older style of film. That's a film I like this year. I know I hate everything, but Caught Stealing was really good. But Austin Butler, I really enjoyed. I don't like, oh, the guy used to be a shitty boss, and now he's going to get his comeuppance, and it's like, oh, but I don't know. I would like that written a different way, but as for the girl, I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to think about it because actresses today, I'd have to think about the actresses today because a lot of them aren't great today. But Austin Butler and Carl Steele, I would cast him in the other one. But yeah, the lady, I don't know. Halle Berry. You know what? I like to see Halle Berry in that kind of psycho role because I really like Halle Berry. I would see that because I'm a big fan of Halle Berry. Hey, strange Michael Horror, how are you doing, man? It's been too long since I tuned in. No, nothing to be sorry about. I'm glad you stopped by. I might need to sing you extra because of how bad it is. Please do frame by frame. Send it now, god damn it. I'm expecting it. Oh, the tier list thing for Halloween. Okay. So yeah, that'll be so we could do it November. Maybe that'll be the week after. Maybe that could be the first November show. We'll do that then. I'll yeah. First week of November on Friday Night Lives, we could do a commentary on Jacob's Ladder. Let's do that. So there you go. Well, here's the thing, Dark Cloud, with the first power, I'm guessing you watched the HD version because when that was on VHS and DVD, you did not see the screen when the guy fell from the building. Go watch that on DVD or VHS, you do not see the screen. The problem is when they went to HD with the first power, they made it so much clearer that you can see the screen now. But again, when I watched that on DVD or VHS, you would not see the screen in the first power. So that's one of the issues with HD. How has this year been for horror movies? Fuck it. You know what? I like Strange Harvest, and I liked Hard Eyes. Weapons was dog shit. So no, I don't think it's been that good for fucking horror movies this year, in my opinion. One battle after another. I think I saw the trailer, didn't see the film. Matilda Lutz from Revenge. I could buy that, Joe. I could buy that. Been watching some of your old videos the last couple of days. I'm glad you're enjoying them, Strange Michael Horror. Thank you. Do you watch Mid-Level Media? I've seen a few of his stuff. Seems like a cool guy. I have no issues with him. I don't know him. We've never chatted with each other. but seems like a cool guy. I think he talks with Planet CHH a lot. Look here, buddy. Michelle. Oh, Michelle. Yeah, there you go. Michelle 2.0. I'm going to call that. Michelle 2.0 was bussing. If you say so. You know it. I mean, come on. In all seriousness, you know it's shit. You said it. You admitted it was shit. Can you admit the first medium was shit now? Can you admit the first medium was shit now too? Listen, buddy. So frame by frame, you said are you actually going to send more, or were you just saying that? Q Dot, all about the Benjamins I prefer. If someone requested you to watch Happy Tree Friends, will you review it? Yeah. Are you offering for art style? This is like the second thing you offered to request. Are you actually going to do that? If not, I understand. But if so, let me know and I'll do it. My favorite Rambo film's Rambo 2, so that's the one I rewatched the most. Nah. Found footage is your favorite genre. That's cool. Found footage I always get intrigued by, even though 90% of them suck. But the 10% that I liked, I really liked. So there's that. But yeah, found footage, 90% of them suck. But like I said, the 10% that I liked, I really liked. So it's an interesting found foot. It's an interesting genre for me. As Above, So Below was good. Uncle Bill reviewed that on his channel, Dead Pit. Check that out. It was part of the what we watched films we've seen lately. So I know he put over As Above, So Below. I didn't. That was a film that surprised me. Love the original Blair Witch Project. Oh yeah, you still need to watch that one. Yeah, go watch As Above, So Below. That's a really good one. One of the better ones. But Tron Ares. No, I did not get a request for it, but I knew it'd bomb, and no one gives a shit about Tron, let alone Tron Ares. No one gives a shit, especially one with Jared Leto. But Tron Ares. It sucks. I didn't see it yet, but I'm sure it sucks. Hey, Peter freaked out. Cool. Why are they annoyed? Peter freaked out. Most rewatchable John Carpenter films. I mean, The Thing, Big Trouble in Little China. Predator Killers cost $50 million. It didn't look like that to me. Batman Legacy of Dark Knight trailer. No, I don't even know what that is. Do you watch Family Guy or South Park? Yeah, I like South Park. Tron, those movies. The first one I don't mind for what it is, but I never loved it. I didn't grow up with Tron. I watched it. It's interesting as a piece of history dealing with special effects, which that's what fascinates me about it. But I don't really rewatch Tron or Tron Legacy. So I knew when they're like, oh, there's going to be a Tron 3. I'm like, oh, that's going to bomb. Because the last Tron bombed and they didn't learn. Fuck Tyler Perry. Gives a shit about Tyler Perry. Fuck Tyler Perry. Ted movies, not for me. Not into the Ted films. Second one I probably watch over the first, but hey, Shanks, if you're in here, how are you doing, man? Holy shit. God damn. Well, first off, gotta give a salute to that. Thank you so much, Joe. That's really, really kind of you. Thank you so much. So let me take some time for this. So thank you, man. Very generous, absolutely. How about instead of casting a man and a woman in the roles for Sin Help, how about 2 male actors instead? Austin Butler as the boss versus Brad Pitt as the older employee. It would be a rematch since they both were in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. You know what? I always forget he was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I always forget that. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. I could see that. I'm trying to think if it wasn't Brad Pitt, what about, you know what, someone like a Brad Dourif, maybe. Like a guy ready to retire. And like someone like Brad Dourif to get his leading man thing, and he, in either role, whether he's the boss, but he's really the good guy, or the other guy, like Brad Dourif, someone like that needs a little bit of their flowers, just to get him away from Chucky. Because I'm tired of Chucky. He's a great actor. I get it; it's a payday, but just get the fuck away from Chucky. And yeah, Brad Dourif to work with Sam Raimi, that would have been cool. So yeah, Brad Dourif I would put, because that's an actor that I liked him in Graveyard Shift. I liked him in Body Parts. I liked Exorcist 3, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. The only thing I liked in Rob Zombie's Halloween. The only thing. I wish he was the star of that movie. But yeah, Brad Dourif deserves a lot more than he got. So, and he never really got the star in the movie. So, Brad Dourif is who I would choose. So, thank you, Joe, for your kindness, man. And thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I didn't even know Sam Raimi had a new film. And I know Uncle Bill, if you're in there, you met Sam Raimi. I know you're a fan of his. So yeah, I don't know if you knew there's a new Sam Raimi film coming out. I didn't even know, but it's called Send Help, where two people trapped on an island. Um, Thank you, Premier. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it, man. So thank you. Which will suck more, Alien new series or the new It series? Here's the thing: I don't give a fuck about the It series, because I thought the It and It Chapter 2 were dog shit. It and It Chapter 2, I prefer the 1990 miniseries. I always did. I always did. Yes, I even liked the spider. The spider never bothered me. I get that it's not the creme de la creme of endings, but I don't mind the spider shit. I don't. Especially with what I saw in the new ones, where he turned to a fucking baby. I'll take the spider done practically any day over him turned to a goddamn baby because they made fun of him. You suck. You suck dick, and you take it up the ass, and you fuck horses by the stable, and then you're a piece of shit, and you fucking sissy, fucking fuck. Fuck you, you little clown bitch. Victor Salva is here to see you. I don't give a fuck about him turning to a CGI baby. Anyone who tells me that's better than the spider, get the fuck out of here. I don't know what drugs you're smoking, what gummies you're taking. But anyone who tells me that the CGI baby shit, probably Stephen King, he probably said that he's on drugs. Anyone who tells me that CGI bouncing baby Betty shit is better than the spider, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. Okay, in all truth, it's your opinion. I just highly disagree. Disagree. But anyway, sorry, where was I? But yeah, I like the 1990 It series. Always liked it. Ever since back to the day. I don't know why people hate that movie now. Oh well, that's their opinion. People say I hate everything. But I like the 1990 It. You hate everything. Well, I mean, maybe you're the one who hate everything. Anyway. Do I think Mark Wahlberg is overused? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, Drew Struzan, who did the posters for Back to the Future, Indiana Jones, John Carpenter's The Thing, he did pass away. It's too bad. But I forgot he did the Police Academy posters. But yeah, Truce Truzen, he did the Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Back to the Future, The Thing, Police Academy, Hook. He did a lot of movie posters that are classics. The Thing is probably my favorite poster of his. But no, I don't think he did the Predator poster. I don't think so. Yeah, Jerry Van Amerongen and Michael D. Kaluta did Predator. Oh, thanks, frame by frame. Well, there you go. I'll get to that when I can. I've heard like nobody say that's good too. Tron Ares. Let me ask you a question. Even if you're into Tron, right? Let me ask you a question. Even if you're into Tron, is it really that interesting of an idea to bring it to the real world? Why? Isn't the appeal of that to go into the computer world to see all the computer shit? Maybe that's just me. I gotta say, when I seen that a new Pumpkinhead film was being released, but then faded when I realized it was R.L. Stine. Well, oh yeah, is it not the Pumpkinhead you're thinking of? Yeah, Goosebumps. No, Joe, it was just for. Looks like the request was for just the third one. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have Tron, like, who gives a shit about coming to the real world? So it's an alien invasion movie. Hey, Official Vaughn, how you doing, man? How's it going? By the way, Official Vaughn, thank you once again. What's funny, Official Vaughn, is earlier some people were asked about that Batman Begins playthrough, and that's thanks to you. So to the person who was asking and they said they watched that, Official Vaughn is to thank that. He's the guy who requested that. So thank you once again, Official Vaughn. That was very kind of you, man. Very kind of you. So wanted to give that shout out. Nostalgia Critic did a negative review of the 1990 It film. Fuck Nostalgia Critic. I never liked him. Fuck him. Give a shit about Nostalgia Critic. Dud Walker. Never cared about him. Not for me. People like his stuff. That's cool. Not for me. Oh, that's cool. DVD's Blu-ray. So how do you feel about the film Tron Legacy? People are having a conversation of the show Helluva Boss. Sorry to Peter Freak Out and Movie Guy. I missed most of your conversations. I don't know where you guys are at with it. No, thank you to Joe. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your generosity. I wish you the best and wish you the very best, Joe. Thank you so much. You have a good day. Thank you, Joe. So shout out to there and thank you. The man of the night. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, that's my problem, Roxy, with the new Superman. It was nothing special. Did you see Predator Ballet's final trailer? Yes, and it was stupid. It was a bunch of shitty CGI. Fuck that. That movie looks like if I stuck a fucking dildo up my ass and pulled it out after not washing for a week. That's what it looked like. Hey Jojo, hope you're doing well. Well, nostalgia creates you know what nostalgia creates stupidity is? Everything he's done. That's his stupidity. The fact he had a career making reviews is completely stupid. Well, I did because it was a fucking ad on a video. That's why I watched the trailer. Fuck Crypto the dog. Give a shit about crypto. The currency or the dog. Brian Sanchez, I only do paid requests, so if you want to send one of those, you can feel free. Sorry, Brian, I only do paid requests. Sorry, man. But yeah, for those who do follow this channel, this Friday I'll be here doing another stream at 9 p.m. Central with the guys at Dead Pit, Stuntman Mark, and Uncle Bill, and we'll be watching Axum. Because, you know, I guess we're going to show Uncle Bill how shitty that film is. Hey, Danny Dundada, how you been, man? Official Vaughn, no, I did not get any request for that Ed Gein thing. I did not. Nah, I didn't get a request for it. I heard it sucked. I heard the Ed Gein one sucked because it was like 90% non-factual. That's cool, Danny. I'm glad everything's good for you, good with you, man. Though some people saying the new Superman is better than Superman 2. Well, that's their opinion. I don't have to agree with their opinion. There's also people who get, I don't know, who like to get fucked with knives. I mean, there's also people that like to get a dump on their face. Different strokes for different. There's also people that like to get pissed in their mouths. There's a lot of people that like different things. So if you like the new Superman better than Superman 2, or if you like getting a piss in your mouth, or you like to dump in a ditch and smear on your face, or, you know, you like to get, I don't know, fucked in the ass with a dildo 2 feet long or 8 foot long, then, you know, people like different things. Yeah, they call it lemonade. Yeah, I've seen Midnight Cowboy. It was there. I didn't see Annie Hall because I didn't watch much Woody Allen stuff. But how's it going, Silver Wings? How are you doing, man? I know you were in the middle of one day getting the, what was it, the Alone in the Dark Dreamcast one. Hey there, Derek. I agree, Derek. Watch the new Superman, sucks. Doing well, can't complain. Did get the 4K Blu-ray of Jacob's Ladder. This is the 1990 film with Tim Robbins and a young Macaulay Culkin. It's just arrived today, the Steelbook. One of the inspirations for the game Silent Hill was this movie. So yeah, anniversary of this is actually November of next month, November 2nd of next month, 25th anniversary. So 4K Blu-ray came out with it. Have not watched it yet, so do not know the picture quality or anything, but it is a favorite movie of mine. So Had to get it because big fan of the film. But yeah, like I said before, folks, the people that made Silent Hill said this is one of the big inspirations for Silent Hill was this movie. And you can tell, to Silent Hill 3, the subway where you're at with the character Heather is taken from this. Even some of the streets are the same as the beginning of this movie. And Silent Hill Homecoming was in the chair being rolled down. He's tied down. That scene was in this movie. And they borrowed it, inspired by it, to do it in Silent Hill Homecoming, the beginning. So, and he's like, oh, got the dog tags, like he's a war vet. Yeah, inspired Silent Hill exactly. So yeah, 4K Blu-ray of it. The new Superman movie is a drinking movie. I buy it. Baja is on his second playthrough Resident Evil 4. Which one? The original or the remake? Want to marathon the games, and the controls with keyboard and mouse is nice. Huh. Never played them with keyboard and mouse, but I always prefer console. The original Resident Evil 4 on PC. Cool. I prefer console when I play games. I did not watch your playthrough of the new Alone in the Dark. I've just been very busy. How did you feel about the game? The Civil Wings? Because I was thinking maybe one day of getting that since I got the PS5. But how did you feel about that? Never played Mega Man X. The only Mega Man games I played was Mega Man 2 back in the day. That's it. Adam, hey there. Doing well, can't complain. How are you doing? How's it going, Adam? Hey there, MTV Productions. Doing well, how are you doing? Well, Premiere, what's funny is that someone said they were going to request Outlast Whistleblower, so I bought it. But then it never happened, so it's just been sitting there. So I technically have Whistleblower, but haven't played it. So, oh well. Nah, I don't need a Michael Myers. I don't need popcorn buckets. Good, recommended. Cool. Have to get it. Have to try one day. Hey Adam, just been busy. Just been busy. Final Fantasy, I played 7 back in the days of PlayStation 1, years and years and years ago. And then that's really the only one I played. Well, I'm playing Lego Batman 2. That's being uploaded. And then after that will be Silent Hill 3. Because that was a request for from X-Ray Punch. So it's Lego Batman 2. Then it'll be Silent Hill 3 after that. Which I haven't finished yet, but I'm in the middle of playing. And I like it. It's my first time playing it. I like Silent Hill 3. I don't want to... Nah, I don't need a... No, not even a Rambo. I don't need popcorn buckets. Don't need it. I don't even eat much popcorn nowadays. I like popcorn, but the kernels just get stuck in my teeth too often, and so I rarely even eat popcorn. Well, maybe like a rare occasion. Well, thank you, Premier. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Doing well. Just got back home in Chicago from Las Vegas since last week. Cool. So where did you go in Las Vegas? MTB, nothing to be sorry about. It's all good. There's a Predator ship popcorn bucket for Badlands. Well, I don't need it. That movie looks like shit. The new Predator looks like a shitty fucking Star Wars TV show. Too much CGI. The Predator's head, it's CGI. It's PG-13. I don't need a goddamn Predator movie being PG-13. I think it's been confirmed as... I think... Yeah, it says right here, PG-13. I don't need a goddamn Predator PG-13 movie that looks like a fucking Marvel film. I have not seen The Third Man, no. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. Well, I mean, Predator Badlands would not have been a horror movie. It would have been just it was just a shitty action film. Well, let's be honest. Terminator of Salvation was not really the best movie ever. I mean, it's better than some of the other stuff afterward, but it's not like I go back and rewatch Terminator of Salvation over and over again. It's been a long time since I've been to a theater. A long time. Because they don't make shit worth the shit for theaters. I like Summer School. That's a fun film. Always liked Summer School. Fun movie. Fun comedy. I don't give a fuck what the reason is. It looks like shit. It sounds like shit. It's PG-13. It'll be shit. I don't give a fuck about the reasons. That director's an idiot. He's not made a good movie. That director has never made a good film, so I don't give a fuck what that director says. He's never made a good movie to save his life. So, I can't think of one good movie that director made, so. Killer sucked. Prey sucked. 10 Cloverfield Lane sucked. Yeah, I don't give a flying fuck about goddamn Predator Badlands. He'd eat my balls. Summer School, the guy who voices Zim. Cool. Take Care, Brian. Yeah, The Great Outdoors. Yeah, fun John Candy film. The last great horror. Okay, when you say great, those ones I didn't mind. Strange Harvest that came out this year. Hard Eyes I liked. I mean, when you say great, I guess The Substance. Probably The Substance. No, fuck Nimrod Antal. He's not that great of a director either. He's a mediocre director. Nimrod Antal is a mediocre director that made mostly mediocre movies. Predators, I didn't give a shit about. Vacancy wasn't that great. Armored was okay. Yeah, Predator 1 and 2 were the only good ones. And it hasn't changed. No matter what they want to fucking say. Well, I'm sorry, it hasn't changed yet. I have yet to see it changed. Yet to see it. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. So, yeah, The Substance is a good movie. Substance I really enjoyed. Yeah, Simpsons movie too. I don't care. Simpsons, I haven't watched the Simpsons episode in years, and they're still on. Currently watching the original 3 Omen films. Loved your first review. Oh, thank you. I'm a bit surprised you liked it because I wasn't the most positive on the film because the Omen films aren't really for me, but first round boxing, thank you. I appreciate the kind words. Oh, that's cool, Sean. Didn't see those two. Didn't get requests for the new Nate. I know people keep asking me about the new Naked Gun. Haven't seen the film. Didn't get requested it. The 90s Batman cartoon, yeah, very solid. Kevin Conroy, rest in peace to him. Good cartoon. You like Vacancy 2006, saw in theaters, teach their own. I'm sorry, when the first 30 minutes is a bickering couple bitching at each other incessantly, I don't care how realistic that is, I don't want to see it. I don't want to be in the middle of a couple bitching at each other. You can see that in real life. Like, yeah. Here's the first 20 minutes is these two bitchy each other and hate each other. I mean, why the fuck am I watching this then? When was the last time I watched any pro wrestling? Well, the request I did for that I forget the pay-per-view. It was TNA. It was like no. There's another pay-per-view. It wasn't TNA. Or was it? Oh, the WrestleMania Battle of the Billionaires with Donald Trump and Vince McMahon. I reviewed that, which I liked. That review is up. So that was the last time. So there you go. Oh, thank you. You shouldn't be dancing. Glad I'm not dancing. I'm still kicking. Must be on Broadway. If you had to erase one actor's entire filmography, who would you pick? Oh, that's interesting because each actor has at least a film I like. I can't say The Rock because I like The Rundown. I like Doom. I actually do like Doom. Can't say Rob Schneider because he's in a lot of Adam Sandler films I like as a supporting role. Mark Wahlberg, I like The Big Hit. He was in The Departed. Fear was good. So I have to think of an actor that there's not a single film of theirs I like. Jalal Murray, but no one knows who he is. He's like a guy that tried to be an action star and failed. You know what? Neil Breen, there you go. He is an actor in his movies. Thank you, Drew Michael. Perfect answer. Neil Breen. Because he directs and he acts in his movies, and he's never made a movie worth a fuck. So thank you, Drew. Thank you. Neil Breen. Exactly. There's your answer. Neil Breen. Perfect choice. Alexander Nevsky would be another one. There you go. Alexander Nevsky. He's worse than Jalal Murray. So. Shelby Oates. I have no. Yeah, Chris Stuckman made that film. I mean, I'm not a Chris Stuckman guy. I'm not a Chris Stuckman fan. If people are, that's fine. I never cared for his videos. I never cared for his reviews. Great, he made a film. That's why he started that whole thing where he was not going to do negative reviews of anything. Because he knew he wanted to do films. He knew he wanted to get into filmmaking. And he knew that he needed to be nice to people and in the industry. And if he was going to rub shoulders with these people, I can't be mean about this because they work in industry and Why do I work with you? You said my movie sucked. Well, there you go. So his film, I mean, if it was a paid request, I would see it. That's the only way I would see it. Hey there, Joss Jit Deal. Sorry, I mispronounced your name. Where are you from, by the way? Joss Jit Deal. Where are you from? I'm just curious. What do you think? Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate your kindness. Would you think a Godzilla ripoff is more easier to pull off than a King Kong ripoff? Godzilla ripoff can be a little different and can always stand out. Hmm. Uh, when you say easier to pull off, I don't know if that would be. I don't know if that's the case because I think I think an ape suit would be easier to make than a Godzilla lizard suit. If they do a giant ape, it'd be just another King Kong. Yeah, but if they do a giant lizard, they just another Godzilla. I do think. I mean, when you say eat or pull off in terms, I think making an ape suit just seems easier to do than a Godzilla like type of lizard suit. That just seems easier to make. I prefer watching Godzilla, which is funny because the new films I actually like Kong Skull Island the best. That's why I wanted him to win in that Versus movie because I didn't like that fat ass looking Godzilla because he looks like he ate the previous Godzilla, fucking fat ass. But that new Godzilla is a fat ass. I never liked that design. Fat fuck. Needs Weight Watchers. But eh, I think either way, if you do it, people will look at it as a ripoff. I do. They did that Reptilian movie direct to, and that was looked at as a fucking ripoff of Godzilla. Hey, Lucas. Well, I'm about hour and 47 minutes into the stream. Fair ripoff movie? This one. John Carpenter's The Thing, Alien, other movies, it rips it off, but I love the film, so this is my favorite ripoff movie. Oh, you love that design of Godzilla? That's cool. Have you seen Smiley? I've heard of it. It had some YouTubers in it, and I heard it was really fucking stupid. I'll be honest, I don't know who Shane Dawson is because I didn't watch his stuff. I know he's a YouTuber, but I don't know what he's done because I didn't watch his stuff. No, actually, no one has asked about Lego Batman 2, Lucas. Just no one's watched it, but no one has asked about it. But Lego Batman 2, I beat it. It was okay. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. It'll be in 9 parts. It was okay. I probably liked the first Lego Batman more. I liked when you played as Superman. That was more fun stuff. I didn't see Chris Angel Mind Freak. I know of it, but I didn't watch it. Steam Seagal's, yeah, I liked Edged Wounds. Part of the film I liked of his was like Urban Justice. Peter Weller punching Meg Foster at the end of Leviathan is satisfying. I agree, Sam Crow. By the way, hey Sam Crow, sorry I missed you. I guess I didn't see you before. I do apologize for that, but to be honest, Lucas, I don't remember all the Lego games I played. Um, yeah, honestly, didn't care about it at the time. Mind Freak. I'm like, okay. I was just indifferent on it. I had no strong opinions of it. I was just indifferent. Yeah, that's the best line in They Live, I would say. Good Fortune, nah, not interested. Has that dumb fuck Aziz Ansari in it. If he's in it, if someone wants to send me a paid request, you can, but I would shit on Aziz Ansari for about 15 minutes because he's a fucking two-faced piece of fucking hypocritical asshole shit. Fuck Aziz Ansari. He's a fucking dumbass, in my opinion. So he stars in it. That makes me not want to fucking watch it. Oh, it's got Seth Rogen too, so it's double the shit factor of celebrity. So, if people want to hear me rant, Aziz Ansari is one of those guys that got pissed off about Apu in The Simpsons, and it was offensive, and helped get Apu, the character, taken off The Simpsons for good. Because he's a fucking bitch. Because Apu's offensive. Because a white guy voiced him. But he's the same guy that went to Saudi Arabia to do fucking stand-up comedy for the Saudi prince. So to perform for people that if you're gay, they'll cut your head off, and if you send a bad text, you'll get prison for 20, 30 years. That's cool. But man, Apu, voiced by a white guy, need to take that shit down. He's one of the people that bitched about it, did they taken down and taken off of Simpsons. So fuck Aziz Ansari. Two-faced hypocritical fuck. Hey, if that's the case, how about you complain about Phil Lamar voicing Samurai Jack because he's a black guy voicing an Asian character? But I didn't complain because I didn't give a shit because I thought, oh, he did a good job. Phil Lamar did a good job as Samurai Jack. I don't care if he's black voicing an Asian, but you don't hear people complain about that. I wonder why. Go figure. Oh, hey there, David. How you doing, man? It's been a while since I've heard from you. How you been, David? How's everything going with you, man? David Dilts. It's been a while since I've heard from you. I just said that. Now I don't know why I'm repeating myself. Dune 3 will make more money because the Batman underperformed. I'd look more forward to the Batman 2 because I like the Batman and I don't care about Dune. But I think Dune 3 will perform better. Andy Dick, I don't really care about him. Invader Zim, I've heard of it, but I don't know. If I saw something with it, it's been a long time. I don't remember much about it. Do you imagine if they did the Leviathan? No, they would never do the Leviathan ending today. Never. Yeah, one-way street. Yeah, Jojo, I agree. And then Aziz came out shortly after the character was removed and said that he wasn't even really all that offended. He just wanted to be heard. And I was just scratching my head like, what? No, he was offended. But now he's saying that because he doesn't want a bunch of people mad at him. But no, he meant it. He was offended by it. That's why he said in the first place. But it's like, wow, they actually did it? I'll say, well, but because that way, if people get mad at him, well, he didn't mean to do it. Matt, would you be down for any challenge involving Crash PS4 Remaster? Lucas, you mentioned that before. Please do, because I would actually love to play that game again. I know, which is funny because I got so pissed, but I would actually love to play those Crash Bandicoot games again. I really do. So, if you want to, please feel free. But yeah, the Batman 2, I rather see, but Dune 3, I think will make more money. Well, I think they said it was going to be like Hush for the Batman 2. I swear I heard it was going to be like Hush or someone like that. That's what I've heard. Favorite film 1982? Probably the Thing. Probably John Carpenter's The Thing. Um, I've seen Charlie Brown Christmas. I might have reviewed that. The others I might have seen, but only when I was a kid. Premiere, read what um, Lucas said. Challenge stuff for those games, dude. That's what he wrote in there. Challenge stuff based on it. Yeah, I like to observe and report despite the people in it, but there are always exceptions to the rule. They also removed the original voice actor of Khan from King of the Hill for the new season because he wasn't Laosh. Yeah. No, it's fine, Premiere. It's cool. You're cool, Premiere. You're fine. You'd rather play the Wolverine video game over Grand Theft Auto 6? Yeah, because the only Grand Theft Auto game I played was 3. Q the Winged Serpent, I liked it. It's a fun monster movie. Q Dog, it wasn't my kind of movie. Wasn't for me. But yeah, the movie just wasn't for me. But yeah, Q the Winged Serpent I did like. I did enjoy. Sam Crow, in my eyes, neither are the Thing at the end of the movie. John Carpenter's The Thing. In my eyes, both are human. But I mean, that's up to you to decide. Well, then I'll be alone. I'd rather do Wolverine than GTA 6. Okay, Lucas, that'd be interesting. Sure. Now, when you say one life, you mean if I just die one time, or is it like one game over? Is GTA 6 going to be woke? I don't know. I honestly don't follow the news on GTA 6 because I never played 5 or 4 or San Andreas or Vice City. Randy Orton? Hmm. Good wrestler. My favorite Martian, the movie? I haven't seen in a long time. Oh, thank you, movie guy. John Carpenter's The Thing for the win. I agree. Yeah, if I had to think about 1982, First Blood is up there. Quite a few films are up there, but The Thing will probably be my pick for favorite of that year. Yeah, The Reaping I wasn't a fan of. No, Team Pin, I haven't done the versus video yet. There's a lot of people before you. We'll get to when I can. Oh, that's cool, Lucas. That's fine with me. That sounds good. Sounds good to me. No, the Thing's probably, I think, some of the better practical effects out there. Sam Crow. I would give it to The Thing. Have to give it to The Thing, at least to me. Rockstar never went woke. Why would they know cancel culture is dead? Agreed. Well, I've heard people say Indiana Jones, the new game, went a bit woke. People, Spider-Man 2, people complain about some of the woke there as well. I do think Spider-Man 2, they made Peter Parker a bit weaker than he should have. So I think the story could have been a lot better. Because Spider-Man, like Peter Parker, there are times he's doing stuff. I'm like, he should be able to do this. Why does Miles have to do that? Why does Miles? Come on. So I like Spider-Man 2. I did a playthrough of it. I overall did enjoy the game, but the story itself, I can see why people would think that. I can. I can see it. But I did enjoy the game. But there are times that they purposefully wanted to put, Miles above Peter Parker, which I didn't like. That's just me, though. But I did like the game still. But there's bits in the story I'm like, I don't know. I don't know about that. That's just me, though. I wish Tony Todd's Venom was in it more. And there should have been one time where Peter Parker fought the influence himself. And that should have been a perfect time when. See, that's where the Aunt May stuff should have. See, this is what I think they should have done. Where he visualizes Aunt May. And if you ever played God of War, in the end of the first game or one of those games, you see like a version of your wife and kids, and you're fighting all these creatures off. That's what it should have been, but he's fighting off these creatures and stuff for Aunt May. But then he realizes he's got to let her go. He heals himself from that psychological torment, and then he breaks out of the hold. And then that's when he gets that anti-venom suit. That's what it should have been. But then it's like, no, Miles has to help him. I'm like, why? Why can't he do this himself? He can help him in other ways. That's fine. It's a teamwork thing. But in that instance, it would have been much more effective if they did it that way. But Miles' story does progress. There's the whole thing where he forgives his killer, his dad's killer. And even Spider-Man's like, wow. Peter Parker's like, wow, you reformed your supervillain? I never did that. That's a literal line in the movie, in the game. So they do further Miles' story. So I don't agree with you, Brazy. Yeah, we talked about the Send Help trailer earlier, Mark Kelsey, when Joe was in here, and he was very generous with his super chats. I'd be very curious about the Donkey Kong Country games. I would be very curious. I have them on the retro Raspberry Pi thing over here. I don't know what Marvel 1943 is. I've never heard of that game. Marvel 1943. I don't even know what that is. That honestly came out of nowhere too. Well, Yeah, I mean, that's an issue with that story. I never even heard of this game. Huh. No, I never knew this was a thing, this game. The Rise of Hydra. Captain America, Black Panther, to prevent the rise of the terrorist organization Hydra. Hmm. Okay. I don't know what else to say about it. I mean, I don't know what the company has done before this. So here are all the Lego games. Lego Batman, Lego Batman 2, Lego Marvel Superheroes, Lego Indiana Jones, Jurassic World, Star Wars. Okay. I think Marvel Superheroes, I said, was my favorite because I like all the different types of superheroes that you could play as. I like the story the most in that. So Lego Marvel Superheroes, I would say, is number one. Lego Indiana Jones, I would put number two, just because I love Indiana Jones. The characters, the music, the environment of that. Uh, hmm. Lego Jurassic World, it was cool. Some of the be able to control some of the dinosaurs, some of the different aspects of it because it was on a different system, so they could do a little bit more. And replaying Jurassic Park 3 was kind of fun. Then I would say Lego Batman, Lego Star Wars. No, Lego Batman 2, then Lego Star Wars. That'd be last. Lego Batman 2, like it was more fun to play as Superman than it was as Batman. I don't know why. I think like Lego Batman 2, the story was just kind of there. The other Justice League characters, you don't really get to play to like maybe the very end. So rest in peace, Tony Todd. We lost so many legends last decade and so far this decade, like Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah. Rest in peace, Tony Todd. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah. Rest in peace to them. Tony Todd. I know they came out with that new Night Living Dead uncut version. It was sold out though, so I couldn't pick it up. Oh well. And then Ozzy Osbourne, very cool indeed. So, yep, we'll get to that when I can, Lucas. Thank you so much for that. Do appreciate that. Thank you. Very kind, Lucas. Very kind. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've heard good things about the Donkey Kong games, just never played them. Yeah, I like the Spider-Man 2 game. I do have issues with it, but I like the game, but I do have issues with the well, I played the game, so people could watch that if they want to know. Yeah, I haven't kept up with the Tulsa King. There's Lego Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and Pirates. That's cool. I mean, I'm not really into those franchise. Maybe the first Pirates movie, but I'm not really into those franchise. So, I mean, if they were paid requests, sure, but I don't know if I really get anything out of them because I don't really care about those franchises. I I think I reviewed Invincible. I reviewed was the first two seasons. I reviewed season one. That's the only one I reviewed. I did review season one. That was for 4 years ago for Deshond. So, yeah. Thank you, Lucas. My own action movie? It'd be a really lousy action movie. Do nothing. I like the MTV Spider-Man cartoon. Wyatt Russell, yeah, I liked him. He was good in what was that horror movie? I can't believe I forgot what it was called. People know the title of it. The World War II horror film. I know someone don't put it in the chat. It was a World War II horror film that came out not too long ago. I don't know why I'm blanking on the name of it. Thank you, Overlord. Thank you. Yeah, Overlord. I did like that. Lucas, I would say just request one commentary at a time. Like, just wait until I upload it, then you could put in the next one and so forth. Just do that instead for commentaries, like I talked about on Facebook, because we already talked about it. No, actually, I don't mind the cover. The more I look at it, because the original poster is shit. Like, the original poster is not a good poster. It's just a guy's face kind of going. That's all it is. And then the VHS cover gives the ending away. So, I mean, if you look at the original Jacob's Ladder poster, it's not that good of a poster. I love the movie, but this poster is not that good. Let me see if I could get. Like this right here. That's not that great of a poster. I mean, it's just a face going. And I love the movie, but I mean, that's not like a fantastic poster. Like, it's not. Like, I don't mind it, but it's not like an amazing poster or anything. It's just a face going. Yeah, I have it because it's a gift. Someone sent it me as a gift, which was nice. So I still have the poster because it was a gift someone sent. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, the poster just kind of just a face. I mean, yeah. No problem, Lucas. That's kind of you. Thank you. Thank you, David. Take care, man. But I'll probably head on out because it's been about 2 hours and 14 minutes. So, thanks for watching. I'll be uploading videos on a daily basis. This Friday, we'll be back here doing a stream, doing a commentary for Axum, which is a very horrible film. So we'll be making fun of it. And I don't know if there'll be any other streams this week, but yeah, videos daily. I would say this before people leave: just check back daily on the channel to see what I've uploaded. Because here's the thing, YouTube does not showcase subscriptions to people correctly. Since the whole AI thing, I know people are not seeing videos show up. People are not seeing videos uploaded. So just check back on a daily basis. I'll have stuff uploaded, even ones that YouTube may not even send to you. So because YouTube is fussy and fucked up that way. So, again, just check back on a daily basis. I'll have something uploaded, couple videos at least. Again, they don't always send you notifications correctly, so it's best to just check back at least on a daily basis. So, thank you guys. Take care, everyone, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.